Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Yo Mama's Radio. So today we're going to be playing Swamp. And for those of you who don't know, I make videos about video game development and education for video game development in case you ever want to become a video game developer yourself. I do criticize the great game developers constructively. And so this game is made for that and for video game appreciation. And lastly, you can find this game on itch.io. And so you could get it for free. You could also support the game developer, donate some money if you appreciate the game. And there are a bunch of thousands of other free games, and also there is a game engine that you could download called Dragon Ruby, just in case you do aspire to become a game developer. And so that engine is only like $42. It's up to you, but let's get to it. Okay, so my friend Greg's laying on the floor bleeding. Makes me wonder if the driver is in the same bad state. So, Bug's legs are moving. You are unsure if it's an after-death reflex or if it's still alive. Leave the bug alone. Pull the knife out of the bug. Smash Bug's head with boot. I will take the knife. I stroke the knife's edge along with my pants, cleaning off the blood, and then I push it into my pocket. It's Greg. Greg, don't you die on me, buddy. Key in pocket. Check his pocket. Okay, I slide my hand into Greg's pocket, a bloody pocket, and find a key. So Greg still has a pulse, so I could possibly save his life. And looks delicious if I only had something to start a fire. I am actually a fruitarian. I do not eat other people, and so rest peacefully, cucaracha. So go through the doors. They're made of metal, keeping unwelcome things out by design. Open the door. For now, it better stay that way. So we open the door. And so this is extremely beautiful. Just first off, as you can tell, it's like images overlapping images. So these images are actually attached to this image, and they're just transforming into positions. And so you learn that when you code to transform positions. This is a two-dimensional game, as you can tell. It's up and down. You stand still because it's narrative story based. And so a lot of games do not like this, do not have animation. So I definitely applaud the game developer for this. And yeah, just the interactiveness is there to some extent. This looks like a dead body though, so I'm gonna click on it. I put my finger on the empty cloth and it suddenly begins to collapse while I push the air out with a light whistle. I whistle a tune starting from where the cloth left off. And that was just for entertainment purposes. I run all out of inspiration. I need to find more corpses to play with, I guess. A buzzing sound just came from the driver's seat. Adrenaline rushes through my body as my vision clears. I'm ready for a fight. Prepare for a fight, jump into the mud, and play dead. Which doesn't happen, so I prepare for a fight. A flying bug left behind by its horde. I don't feel sorry for it. I must concentrate. They fly too quick to chase, and the mud limits my mobility greatly. I will have to wait for it to attack. When it's close, I will strike. So engage. So we do have some action in this game, which is pretty cool. Die, bug, die. And again, this is not common in games like this. Got you. Definitely sticks out. So I stab that dude. No way, the bug. Have surely shit here all over the place. search for the loot, and that is alcohol, a bottle of whiskey. I will keep it. It's 120 years old, but it's safely closed. I will use it as a tequila bomb and or to save Greg's by curing his wounds. I wonder if Greg is still alive there. Check on Greg. Wait for more odds, more interest. Make the odds more interesting so leave. Check on Greg. Nicholas, I'm cold, man. I ain't gonna make it. Damn, I was so close. Here, look. What? What's this? A tissue? I'm not changing your diaper, dude. Inspect the map. Okay, no, we were not only escaping anywhere. We had a precise destination, a better future. That's awesome, Greg. Now I got to go. Bye. Why didn't you tell me before? I didn't know you. I didn't trust you. But now I did come back. But you did come back for me. While you didn't have to, it means that you have a good heart. What is the destination? Actually, I came back to loot you, but you were still alive. Damn, I guess I will come back later. Goodbye for now. It's an island of peace with laws equal and prosperity for all. Equality and prosperity for all. And most importantly, it's a place without bugs. It sounds like a paradise, Greg. I like bugs more than people, Greg. At least they don't lie to my face. Goodbye. Okay, it is. Now listen. When you find the port, there will be no boat. You will have to use the horn to tell them that a passenger has arrived. The key is number 2142, the Morse code. Oh, use Morse code. That's the catch. Greg, talk to me. And one last thing. Temple in old oak tree might save your life. Rest peacefully, Greg. The van is probably stuck, at least until the next apocalypse, unless one believes in miracles. Nope, definitely don't believe in miracles, only nature and reality. Alright, moving on. It's time to leave before the ever-hungry horde of bugs return. Goodbye. Oh, goodbye, Greg. Buddy, old pal. I will see you never again. Okay. I left the dead bodies behind and went through the swamp. So, this is kind of appears to be a nice kind of pause that I could take to talk about this game. So, yeah, very awesome art to start off with. Seriously, this is beautiful. Like, wow. Good art skills. Like, just beautiful. The animation is there. And, I feel like if you made this a 3D game, this game would be so much better. Like, maybe even a 2.5 dimensional sprite game. Like, point and click. Like, I click over here, I can walk there. That would be nice, dude. Like, I'm just gotta put that out there. And the narrative dialogue stuff, damn, it's tiring. I gotta admit it. It's very exhausting. I am a person too. I got personal responsibilities. It's just, it takes too much energy from me. I just kind of want to have some fun. I do like stories and narratives and stuff, but you know, some downtime would be better. And I think the best form and where you could give me a chance to have energy is maybe you should narrate the dialogue for us and just give us a more like self-explanatory reactionary response rather than like a click, response, click the dialogue box response. And so I think that's my best constructive criticism for you right now. And so, but this is very beautiful. I love it. The sound, the noise, very beautiful. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, you do have to code, you have to program sound into your games by developing like a sound engine. And so there's an art engine, sound engine, graphics, physics engine that essentially make your entire game engine. It's funny, a lot of few components, but let's move on, all right? Okay, my boots are sinking into the mud. I better get moving. So we go forward rather than turning back. Something is up in the air, a danger or a stranger. Either way, it doesn't smell lilies. There's something dangerous around here, is what you're saying? In the air. In the air. In the air. And so, this is a bush stripped from any strawberries or swamp berries it might have had. I love berries. I love fruit. Please regenerate some berries, please. There is nothing useful to take from this piece of junk. Maybe we can fix it and start it back up so we could drive it, which probably won't be possible in this game. To step, to climb, too solid to break, too steep to climb. And then there's this thing, light. What? I'm under fire. I must try to fool him with unconventional movement. Make him miss me. Run to the bushes, run to the car, run to the antenna. Okay, run to the bushes. And I almost got shot. Bullets go through bushes. So let's run to the car. The antenna doesn't look like a bad option neither. But the antenna is right there, so let's go to the antenna. What? You have died. Your head exploded into thousands of pieces, flying all directions. The handful who will pass by your body before it turns into ashes will remember you as a man who lost it. He lost his head. Let's do that again. It says, what's that strange light? Oh. I'm under fire. I must try to fool him with unconventional movement. Oh yeah, sorry. Run to the car. Made it. What now? Looks safe. I got killed last time I went to the antenna, so let's run to the bushes. Stay here, looks safe. That bullet kind of did graze me though, but it is a car, so if he shoots, he might not get me. Oh shit, okay, bushes. Tricked now. Sneak to the antenna. Oh look, the fog, the smoke, nice. What about the explosion? Okay, anyways, sneak to the antenna. Nice, I did it. No way he can shoot me here. The tower floor is blocking his sight. I bet he doesn't even know where I am. Okay, this is the antenna. There's nothing useful to take from it. And then that's where the guy is. There's nothing else. So let's click on this. I could approach the tower with no risk of getting shot. Try to push it. See if I can make it swing. Wait, I like the starving challenge. Starving? This guy's gonna sneak over. And starving will take a long time because it takes days to starve. So let's just try to push it over, I guess. Oh, there it is. There it goes. Sucker. All right. Yeah, that's okay. That's activating. Show's over. The sniper has left the building. Literally flew out the building. Go take a look. Wait here. Let's go look. Oh, he's not dead. Okay. So, oh, that's the gun. So we gotta grab that. The sniper cries in pain. The robo is heavy. Something I didn't really get to read. The rifle is definitely broken, but the scope looks in useful state. Pick up the scope. Doesn't sound useful enough. Yeah, take the scope just in case we need to look far or something. As you inspect it, it appears relatively clean and functional. Okay. He deserves his position, a psycho boy with a trigger-happy finger. Yet, I think he is too young to be held fully responsible. There must be a logical explanation behind this, which means that I think he knew exactly what he was doing. He appears old enough to make his own decisions. Okay, it's kind of conflicting. Okay, so, fully responsible, psycho boy. So I know, I have studied this actually. So if he's a boy, that means he's young. That means that responsibility, they didn't take responsibility of him, and he became a psycho because they didn't care for him. Oh, and we're in a post-apocalyptic world, so he's probably just trying to kill anybody in sight because scavenger mode. That's why. So, explanation. And yes, sure, he knows exactly what he's doing, and he is 100% responsible, but he is a dumbass kid, so let's stick with that. Maybe someone attacked him before, maybe someone stole from him. What happened to his parents? I will help the boy maybe get some answers. Help? Oh yeah, parents. See? Maybe, yeah, post-apocalyptic game, his parents got eaten by bugs, right? And so I think that even so, he must be punished. Well, I think you already did punish him by beating the business out of him, so let's try to figure out what's going on. Oh, click on him again. The boy lays on the ground. I help him get on his feet. Help him get on his feet. Oh, I've done enough. Okay. I helped the boy up, yet as soon as he got to his feet, he pushed me away, crawling to a piece of broken fence like he was looking for shelter, but found nothing except a few rotten planks. Okay, there's a boy, there's a hut, and I think that's that structure we were that tall structure that looked like an alien spaceship. Okay, I just want to click on this really quick. Find nothing of value. Okay, and then I can hear the boy crying. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Sorry, I'm just trying to entertain the dialogue. I can either attempt to start a conversation and go easy on him, or interrogate the boy with a more direct approach. What's your name, boy? Boy sounds kind of derogatory to me. It sounds kind of old times, like KKK member type. That word at the end of any sentence is just very demeaning and belittling. So I assume the developer of this game is kind of aged. You come from an earlier generation. You're an older generation. So I'll try to leave you alone because maybe you didn't receive the care and responsibility. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think you meant to be racist by that, but he is a boy. But who knows? Maybe it's just a Western thing, and it's like, but I don't know. That is still kind of. Anyways, sorry, I don't mean to, but it's just concerning. This word is very concerning. So, just just for a little bit of background, just when you treat people a certain way, it tarnishes your valor. It tarnishes your reputation. It tarnishes your people, your culture, your identity. It essentially destroys who you are just by talking the way you do to certain people. And so he is white though. So it's a good thing he wasn't black, because if you said boy and dude was white, or if dude was black and you said boy, woo. I'm just saying, just it's important to take care of others, because that's how we take care of ourselves. Because by taking care of others, they take care of us in return. As long as they're not narcissistic, sociopathic, cynical, or cynicist individuals, right? But right, sorry, it's just, again, this word right here is very concerning. Because, see, and that goes into game development. What you create as a game developer will reflect on you, who you are, your reputation, and everything. Like, your personality, it will have drastic consequences. And so, just something to consider as a game developer. It's extremely important. Again, respect others, and people will mutual. So mutual, mutually, they will respect you in return. Unless it's a fucking psychopath or an idiot or someone who never had education because they were oppressed. Because sometimes the negative thing in their lives happens because they weren't taken care of. Just like this kid right here. Very good lesson. And so maybe they wouldn't shoot at you if you didn't commit genocide against them or oppress them, right? Just important things to learn. But alright, I'm not going to click on this one because it's kind of offensive. So I have other matters to attend to. That would be careless. And how many are with you? Answer me. Well, he just tried to kill me, so that's pretty reasonable to be kind of stern. So, who? Scared boy asks. Who? Who are you talking about? Scared boy asks, lisping badly. It's only me and him. I turn my head, look around, but fail to find anything alive. Boy clearly notices it and speaks. He's not here now. Where is he? I back. Oh, I him. Okay. The boy points at the military complex. It's impossible. I think to myself, I have never heard of anyone who managed to enter one of those. Let me read that again. The boy points at the military complex. It's impossible. I think to myself, I have never heard of anyone who managed to enter one of those. Oh, so this is a military complex. I assume then, not some alien spaceship. Area 51 or whatever. The same thing can be said that the boy and the man though. The same thing can be said about the boy and the man though. How did they manage to survive here in the swamp? They probably were eating the cucarachas, bro. Straight cucaracha meat, bruh. That's not... Well, not to talk bad about people who are struggling and end up consuming others, because I am cruelty-free, but there is a fail-safe to cannibalism, by the way. It's called plants. Yeah, you just eat the seeds of the plants or the herbs of the plants, never the root, because the root is poisonous. And the seeds, if you don't cook them, can be poisonous too, unless they're edible like nuts. Because plants and trees, intentionally made it that way to as a failsafe to cannibalism. Just so y'all know. I want to talk. Take me to him. I must go see you later. Thomas. Oh, his name's Thomas. The boy nods. Well, unless that's my name. The boy nods and tells me to follow him. Lead the way, follow. I have always wondered what's under its carapace. Carapace? I used to know how to say that. What does that say? Tone, note, access, zone, military access, compound or restructure. Anyways, what is this? I tried to detach the top hatch, but with no luck. The top hatch, that looks like a sewer system almost. This looks kind of like an entryway, so I'll click on this. That's a truck, like a garbage truck. There's no fuel inside and it's damn heavy to consider pushing. Oh yeah, so the path leads there. The overall tunnel must be the entrance. I'm not done here. Let me just kind of... Very beautiful, by the way. Again, I just wish I could walk three-dimensionally in this art. This low polygonal art. Very... I would love to walk in this right now. Like, dude, you should seriously make this a three-dimensional game. Like, wow. Same perspective, same everything, just with an array, a Z axis, dude. Z axis. We got X and Y axis. Z axis is forward. Come on, please. Parallax scrolling, if anything. 2.5 dimensional. Come on. the path leads there. The oval tunnel must be the entrance. Okay, enter the complex. I'm not. Yeah, let's just enter it. But yeah, that's the boy. That looks like a bedding or something. That's a busted up window. And toys. That's a robot, right? I shouldn't play with someone else's toys. Oh, that's like an entryway. Oh, the socks are full of holes. Oh, the dirty trousers. I will not touch. The doll is too small for me to marry. Marry? Marry? Wait, are we losing our mind or something? Because you don't marry dolls, dude. Anyways, window. I knock on the glass, but nothing happens. Okay, yeah. The boy's eyes follow you constantly. You did... Oh. Why did you shoot me? How long have you been here? I need a light. You got one. Talk later. I didn't mean to shoot you. I mean, I thought you were one of the men who took my papa. Explains Thomas. Oh, so that is his name. I want to find them and kill them all. He adds as his eyebrows angle inward. Okay, so he's a little angry. The boy's eyes follow you constantly. Okay, so he's kind of desperate. Why did you shoot at me? Oh, okay, reading it again. How long have you been here? I don't know, sir, but I think a few months. He says while his eyes wander around the room. Getting a little nervous, I guess, or desperate. Nervously desperate now. I need a light. You got one? I have a flashlight, but why should I give it to you? A few seconds of silence. The boy begins to turn his garbage upside down and soon throws the flashlight into your hands without a word. I guess he ain't as dumb as he looks. Okay, so he gives me a flashlight. The boy's eyes follow you constantly. Yeah, nervously desperate. Anxiety. Okay. talk later, I guess. Nothing up there besides my belongings. Can't access any of the items, so this might just be like a beta or something. I don't know what to call it. It might be a beta. So let's go through this door. Right? Let's see if there seems to be a glitch going on here. So I found a glitch in your game. Yeah, because now nothing's working. And okay, so I guess if you click on these objects. Oh yeah, so it is something to do with that. So I guess if you click on these, they kind of create a kind of a break or something, or they kind of, I don't know, some sort of bug or something, interlapping, conflicting code or something. I light up the room. It's a corridor with 5 doors, 2 on each side and one of the at the far end. All doors seem to be locked, except the far one, which looks partly open. Stay here, walk towards the door. Where does that door take me? Asked the boy. Thomas explains kindly. It's where the ghost man lives. He is probably sleeping right now. Ghost man? Yo, man, ghost man? Were you sexually abused or something? You don't name people ghost man. Unless something traumatic happened between you and that man. Anyways, okay, continue. I light up the room. It's a corridor with 5 doors. 2 on each side and one whoops, sorry. Stay here, walk towards the last door. Oh, the door that I came from? Nah. Stay here, walk towards the last door. Oh, I guess that's the last door then. Oh, the last door. The last door or the last door? There's the last door, the past door, or the last door, meaning this is the last door. An elevator. Elevator. Try to open it. Whoops. I've learned that the metal is damn cold. I try to force the doors, but they don't even budge. I knock twice and put my ear behind the metal doors listening. I've learned that the metal... Oh, it's damn cold, so this is the only option. Okay. Get through the hole. It reminds me of Resident Evil. Is this gonna, like, drop on my head, homie? I grab the cable and pull it down with full strength. It seems safe. Okay, so I'm gonna climb up and down. Man, this game is nice. Okay, climb down, not yet. Back. Okay, let's climb down. Oh yeah, so that was the last door, the end door. What is that? That looks beautiful, dude. This to be continued. Back to main menu. Visit our website, After Apocalypse Games. Follow us on Twitter, After Apocalypse Games. Visit Instagram, Facebook. Join us on Discord. Okay. So I don't know when you made this game, but Instagram, Facebook, I think Twitter are Zionist companies. I don't know if you are that type of person or not, but I recommend you boycott these baby killer websites or social media apps. Just boycott them, because then their money, the money that they earn from you interacting with their website, does not go to killing babies around the world. Okay? Just gotta put that out there. So, Zionist entities right here. Your website, it's good that you put this here though. I definitely hope you're not a Zionist and I'm not reviewing some racist person's game. which might explain the boy thing. But so now that we're at the end of the game, maybe I should start off by saying like, okay, this was a fair game. Let's just say it was fair, okay? But I definitely think that there are some discrepancies. This kind of just highlights that boy word very strongly, and so Discord is not that bad. So hey, but yeah, I don't mean to talk bad to you. You know, again, just we're all people here, but there are some people that try to assert themselves above reality. They try to transcend reality. They try to act like they are better than everyone else. And they try to act like they are gods. You know, kings of kings. You know, predators of predators, which means cannibals. And so yeah, I really hope you're not a racist. And like I said before, you know, the games you make reflect who you are, and they affect you in the long run. And so there's that. But to really talk about the game and to maybe not try to, yeah, I think if I try to dumb it down, it would be me being irresponsible and careless and unaccountable, right? Me not taking accountability. And so this is a great game, but I hope you're not making this game because you love destruction, because some people are like that. They're like enthusiasts of death, and like they love ruining other people's lives, other cultures' lives, just so they could see corruption, and they're like obsessed with it. And that right there is a sadist. That is someone that gets off on other people's misery. And so I definitely do not hope that's why you made this game. But I know that we as people have a very concerned instinct towards like dilapidating old or like, you know, disheveled or corrupted things, because as people we are like inherently like caring, you know, because maintaining at least. And so we look to those things because we are concerned about them. So why is that so like distraught or you know, jaded, or you know, things like that? You know, why is there so much suffering? Why does it look like it's so, you know, like alone and you know, just vacant? And those things, I think, concern us. I don't think it is appealing. I think it is definitely not beautiful. I think it's the concern and the passion behind the care. It's when you see an old classic car like the one in your game that was busted up and broken, it's, do you see potential, or do you see savory victim? You know, like, do you see, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but do you see like awesome, I love essentially like vileness in you know, like just, you know, like that right there, just cynical, like you just love suffering. And so it's, when I see dilapidated structures, I see like something that I can care about. But I also see nature. It's death. I see one day I will die. And it's, we resonate with that because that is our destiny. We reflect with it. And so that is important to be one with death, but to bring forth death is a completely different like mentality. That is a psychopath. That is someone who is insane and unclean, an unhealthy person who seriously needs to do a lot of detoxing. And so I think this all can be attributed to game development. I am not kidding you, because this is a story-based game, right? And with a strong story, you require details. If you don't have the details, then you are misleading a lot of people. And so with this game, did you mislead us? I don't know. You did say boy, though. And, to treat even a boy like that is like, but it's a part of the game. I don't think I'm going to judge you on that sense, because you did give a lot of off-putting choices to maybe, like, just give diversity to the game, which makes sense. But, again, there's also, like, I hope, right? I hope it's not because you're actually Looney Tunes, right? And so, with that all being said, I think this was a solid game, for sure. And maybe something happened to you. Maybe you've seen something. Maybe you saw something in a swamp, and I do love the swamp environment as well. I don't know if that's why you chose it, but this is nice. To be continued. I definitely want to see this game progress. I want to see more about what the game developer, who the game developer is in the game as well. It's like, you always got to give a little bit of yourself, because then it allows us to judge you as well as a game developer, and to kind of let us know, like, who we're supporting, right? And so, anything else? Any last words from a coding standpoint, or I don't know too much. I think this game was maybe a little more advanced than my knowledge. I've only compiled like an ASCII-based game, which is a standard text-based graphics game. So, I think this game was definitely innovative, and I think it can definitely inspire people, because we were just fighting images, literal pictures. The cockroach was awesome, dude. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I got for you. Yeah, images as code. So think of it in those terms. Anyone who's not really familiar and who wants to become a game developer, think of images in the form of code, though, because when you develop an image through software, there's usually code or source code behind it. You could use that source code to implement it into your software, meaning you could use the source code and add it into your program, add it into your coding, into your script, right? And so with all that being said, thank you everyone for staying tuned to Yo Grandmother's Radio, and signing out, everybody. All right, take care, be safe, and stay healthy, because that prevents insanity.